Welcome back, and this is a spaghetti and meatballs saga. It's going to be Return of the Meatballs pretty soon. We're going to have like episodes. So let's get back to our meatballs really quick. I just added the tomato sauce to the so let's move these out a little bit. Look at them. So we want to make sure these are really cooked. And if they start sticking on the bottom, that's fine. Just kind of move them. The oil is going to get a little bit. Let's turn this down. So again, it's when you're cooking meatballs, it's cooking them on medium, turning them down a little bit below low, moving them around, balancing them on each other so all the sides get cooked. You know, meat, especially turkey and pork, you want to cook all the way through. Now, if you're doing this with pork, say we're having one commit suicide right now, but that's fine. We're just going to put them right there. Oh, had another one, but it's fine. It's just the way, you know. If this is not, let's see, that needs to be cooked on that side. It's all going to turn out good. And if you have to turn your overhead fan on, go for it. So we'll make sure all the sides are cooked. And if you see it being a little bit dry, like let's say, add a little bit more oil, and you see how it's kind of like, let me see if I can bring it, like this. That's fine. It's perfectly fine, because you know it's meat and it's meatballs, and you want these things to go all the way through. Think of it like barbecuing. You want the meat to be cooked well, not just. Now see, this is what I'm talking about, where you have your hot side, I call it the ring of fire. I won't get into much, but it creates a heat. The burner only creates a heat, and then as you go out towards the edges, the it dissipates. So I hate it, but this is what I have to work with. So we're going to let that. Now, I do have it on low. I did turn it down to low, and it's perfectly fine to turn it down to low. So wherever you are in your stage, just if you're going, oh God, it's too hot, turn it down. It's not cooking enough, turn it up. It's basically, you know, it's like hot potato. You're cooking it, but you're not. Now, if I had this on medium the whole time, I would fry these things black, and that's not what we're after. So let me get back over here too. We're letting these cook now, and it smells really good. Okay, so we're opening up the sauce, which I call coriander sauce, which is not coriander sauce. And we're going to pour that in. Now, if you want to do this ahead of time and you really want to get the there's a little bit of discoloration on there, that's fine. You really want to let this cook, like put it on the back burner and put it on low to get all the flavors out. You can, because sometimes, you know, slow cooking is good, but it will spit and it will spatter. So what we're going to do now is we're going to chop up this, just chop it up coarsely. I'm going to throw that in. Square it. Chop, 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 chop. I'm going to put it right in here. I like things with lots of flavor, so we're going to add some more cinnamon. I think the last of my cinnamon. Bye-bye cinnamon. So that's about a teaspoon. Even though it looked like a little bit of pepper. Half a teaspoon. There we go, half a teaspoon of pepper, because pepper is hot. I'm going to add a shake of thyme. So that'll be like a half a teaspoon. My accent coming out. A half a teaspoon. We're not going to add any anything else. If you want, you can add some garlic to it, crushed garlic. So we are going to, what's that? Well, whatever it was, it just burned up. Can't smell it now, so we're going to turn it on medium. And let's get back over to our, see, it's just kind of like, this is the zen of cooking. You're like dancing. That's what it is. Come over here with this. Come over here, do this. Step back here. You know, there's line dancing and then there's kitchen dancing. So let's check out our meatballs. And, oh yeah, get your meatball plate and put your meatball paper towel on it. And then while everything else is cooking, you can put your meatballs on that. So now see, the meatball's perfectly fine right now. And again, you can do these ahead of time and just have them in the oven. So let's go over here, look at our meatball water, well, spaghetti water, and let's put this in. Oh, and it's beautiful. Look at that, it's artistic. Looks like pickup sticks. But these pickup sticks you do not want to pick up. So we're going to push those down. Move them around. Now I don't like to put the lids on the spaghetti. I like to leave the lid off. Let's get back to our meatballs here. They're cooking just right, just fine. Let's move them around. And they're on low right now. That's perfectly fine. They're cooking without, and see there's some spots right there that you want to cook. So just keep on turning them until you cannot see any more of the light. Now if you're like, okay, well they all look done and I'm still not sure if they're cooked all the way through, just to be on the safe side, after you get them all done and they're all, let's move this to this side because this is not cooking. Don't forget, now this is two-handed cooking where you stir the noodles. Now if the noodles are getting out of hand and they're on high, turn it down to medium. It's the same thing. And let's get another spoon for the sauce. So let's say the sauce gets out of hand. Oh yeah, let's not forget to add the ketchup. So I got three things going at once right here. We got noodles, and let's turn it down so it doesn't bubble that much. We got the sauce, and we got the meat. So we're gonna put in the, oh my god, that came off so easy. I wish all of them would come off that easy. The little stopper thing. This is perfect. So we're gonna put in about 1 cup of tomato sauce. That's a lot of tomato sauce, but we're making a lot of meatballs here. 1 cup. Pour that in. Stir it around. Watch it. Stir the oh god, it's smelling good. Wow. Okay. Get hungry while you're cooking. This is the hard part because I am really hungry right now. And okay, let's just move these around. We got a couple that decided to go the way of the, and this is gonna happen. You're gonna have this stuff on the bottom. That's just the way meatballs are. Things are gonna get hot, they're gonna stick to the bottom of the pan, so don't freak out and go, oh yeah, moving back over this way. Don't go over, okay, good. Heart attack. Okay, so there's some more. Now let's see. Let's look at see the ones that I think are done. This one looks done, so we're going to put it over here. Now, what I said before is, stir. And again, if this is getting out of hand, turn it down. Now, see, this is not even boiling. See that? That's not even boiling. It's bubbling, but it's not boiling. See how nice that is? So, that's all there is to it. Just it's easy control. What you can do if you're not sure after these are done, you're like, oh God, you know, I think they need to be cooked a little bit longer. This one looks done. Put them all back in here after they're all nice and brown. Put the lid on it and let it cook about 3 to 4 minutes longer. That one looks done. That one lost something, so that's perfectly fine. That's just the way it is. Let's check out our noodles. Let's stir our sauce. Let's actually try our noodles with a fork. Oh, one very, very important thing. When you're cooking with something with a lid on it, always take the lid and open it up away from you so the steam goes out. Never, ever, and I mean never, ever put your face in the steam for a facial. I've been seeing some videos, and I'm not going to mention because, you know, each to their own, but do not do that. Steam burns are real. If you're going to get a steam facial, if you're going to boil the water yourself, take it to a cold bowl. As soon as you pour the water into a cold bowl, it's going to cool down a lot. Let it sit for a while and then put your face over, but not over a soup pot, not over a spaghetti sauce, not over spaghetti itself. No, it's like, now I got the lids off these, and yes, the steam is coming up, but it's dissipated, it's not concentrated, because when you have that pressure of that lid on the pot top, it is deadly. And let's get back to her. So that's the safety tip. No steam facials over your food. I'm going to put all these in. These look all about done, so I'm going to put all these in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we got boiling over here. And look, we're going to turn this on low, which it is already on low. We're going to look over here. It's not even boiling, and it's cooking. So, don't, let's try it. Actually, I'm going to do the finger pinch. Nope, not yet. So, I'm going to turn it back up a little bit.